A chance of showers, 43 degrees for an overnight low with light winds, light rain for the most part around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We could see some heavier precipitation moving into the Palouse and the LC Valley overnight. Chance of rain throughout the day tomorrow. This is a tricky forecast for Spokane. We are going to be right on the borderline between dry weather through the Columbia Basin and quite wet weather through northern Idaho. I will explain in just a moment. So odds are we're going to get some wet weather, but how wet is a little bit of a mystery still. High today 50, exactly average, but a warm start at 46. Just a few sprinkles out at the airport where we do have some light rain. It's 50 degrees currently. Right now in Coeur d'Alene, it's 52. It'll be a slow cool down tonight, so fairly mild for trick or treat. Here's our Doppler radar, and we are just seeing very, very light rain through the northeast mountains, through the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, north Idaho, a little bit down into the Palouse. We have another weak disturbance that will bring a reinforcing shot of wet weather down on the Palouse overnight. But this cold front is moving along pretty well, is going to be stalling out somewhere along the Idaho-Montana border tomorrow, and that is going to bring a good chance of rain from the Washington Palouse up through North Idaho and western Montana. I would expect a wet cougar game tomorrow down on the Palouse, and again, Spokane just right on that borderline between the dry weather on one side of the front and the wet weather where the front stalls. A chance of rain overnight tonight. Low temperatures, fairly warm. We'll be in the 40s. Partly cloudy. Omak and Moses Lake finally drying off. That front has been stalled right over the Cascades for the past few days. A chance of rain around Spokane. A better chance once we get into Coeur d'Alene. A good chance of rain for North Idaho. Showers possible in western Montana. It is going to be soggy down in Pullman tomorrow and Lewiston. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That is going to be plan to take your tent down to that tailgate, and there's that front stalled out right over eastern Washington and into North Idaho. Showers Saturday, a dry Sunday, and then more rain next week. We are in a very wet weather pattern and making up for some lost time, to be sure. Tuesday looks like the wettest day of the next 7. Oh, that clock is to remind you to set your clock back Saturday night before you go to bed. Coats for kids. Today is our last day of collection. Go to Papa Murphy's, get $4 off a pizza.
Great deal.
You know, and thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you to all the people who donated so generously of coats and cash. We're still cleaning and counting. We have well over 3,400. That's just the ones we've got in the community centers.
Another great year. Thank you, Kris. We'll be right back.